What's up, world? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast. I'll be your host here, Chuck. Today's video is going to be about the one and only, man, Skip Bayless. As Skip Bayless is pretty desperate, man, and it's pretty sad the way that Skip Bayless is handling Undisputed right now. But before I continue to talk about the fail of Skip Bayless, I want to ask you guys to do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell so you guys can continue to get the latest when I drop my sports media takes. Now, we all know that Shannon Sharpe departed from the show, but the only thing that has changed besides losing a great co-host in Shannon Sharpe and adding on Keyshawn Johnson and Michael Irvin and Richard Sherman in place of Shannon Sharpe, this show talks about literally the same things. And I made this video last week about how Skip Bayless only talks about four things: LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, and the Dallas Cowboys. But today Skip Bayless has lost his mind. He has literally lost his mind, as he has made a whole damn TV show about the Dallas Cowboys. I know that most Dallas Cowboy fans are delusional. I know this. I'm not going to sit here and play like, this isn't a thing, but to see Skip Bayless have this much obsession over the Dallas Cowboys to take over a whole TV show, literally dissecting what happened last night against the Los Angeles Chargers and the Dallas Cowboys. He literally could have made his one segment about the win, let everybody weigh in on it, and moved on to other topics dealing with sports. There are literally 30 other NFL teams. There are 30 NBA teams, right? You mean to tell me with all the preseason basketball going on right now, right? You mean to tell me with all of the other NFL teams that have played, you mean to tell me that you literally don't have anything else to talk about besides the Dallas Cowboys? And this is why the Dallas Cowboys have not made it to the big game yet. Because Skip Bayless and Jerry Jones, I made this video saying how they're very stubborn, right? But Skip Bayless is literally flexing his white card, saying that, yes, I know Shannon Sharpe got tired of me talking about the same topics. Guess what? I'm going to get a new cast, and guess what? I'm going to go even harder. I'm going to make even more topics about the same thing that make me happy. Damn how my co-hosts feel. They should be privileged and lucky that I'm giving their asses a platform to speak on, that I'm giving them an opportunity. And this is why Skip Bayless, you have to have a love-hate relationship and keep him at arm's distance, because at the end of the day, he's just a traditional stubborn-ass white man, and he wants things to go his way. There was no reason that the Dallas Cowboys should have been talked about this much on this TV show. I'm in the comment section looking at people just literally, Cowboy fans even come in and say, yo, I know you love the Cowboys. I'm a Cowboys fan myself, but we haven't done nothing yet. Skip Bayless really believes that if he sits and talks in front of that camera, that he's convincing himself, the world, and those NFL players in the locker room that they need to straighten up for him. Guess what, Skip Bayless? The game is going to go the way the game is supposed to go. No matter how happy you are or how mad you are, you can't keep doing this. It's not fair to your co-host, and that's exactly was a huge driving force of you and Shannon Sharpe's departure. Even though it said that you pushed him out of the door, I mean, the guy probably was ready to just go anyway, right? It's only so much you can talk about when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys. And I see why a lot of analysts, they go against the Dallas Cowboys because of people like you, Skip Bayless. It isn't even the players on the team, it's the fan base. You guys are literally delusional. And Skip Bayless made my point today. He made my point. As this guy showed his ass today. He does not care. When people give him valid facts, he acts like he's oblivious. He's very biased. And to me, if you're going to have a talk show about sports, you have to call the game the way you see it, man. You can't be heart over head. That's the problem with Skip Bayless. He's very passionate about annihilating LeBron James. He's very passionate about uplifting Michael Jordan, uplifting Tom Brady, and uplifting the Dallas Cowboys, right? Any of those that are interfered with, Skip Bayless shows his real colors. He's trying his best to hold back against Richard Sherman, but Richard Sherman does not give a damn. And that's why Richard Sherman is starting to grow on me. At first, I wasn't really feeling him. Keyshawn Johnson, like I said, man, I'm not a big fan of Keyshawn Johnson being on the show. To me, he is the misfit, if anything. Richard Sherman should be the one sitting across from him, disputing him every single day, because he goes right at Skip Bayless. He tells him how he feels, and Skip Bayless knows from their first encounter years ago on Undisputed not to play with Richard Sherman like that, man. But this show is just ridiculous, man. I want to take you guys back to when Shannon Sharp first joined First Take. Look at this. Look at this, right? These numbers haven't changed too much, right? Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp, 626,000 viewers compared to 185,000 for Fox Sports 1, right? Fox Sports Undisputed 1. Damn. Skip Bayless is going outside, man. And I wanted to pull this up as well, guys. This is Colin Cowherd's ratings, right? You guys know I love Colin Cowherd. This is Monday, October 9th, 2023. He's north of 226,000 viewers average, right? Right? Skip Bayless, like I said, let's go back. He's nearing that 180. And keep in mind, Colin Cowherd is by himself. It's just the content is different. The content is different and it's authentic. And it's not biased. I love Colin Cowherd because he goes at an angle where he doesn't choose sides. He just tells you and the viewers, the audience, the game of several sports from his own perspectives. And I appreciate that. Let's go here. This is First Things First. Where we at? This is October 9th. 234,000 average. And you got Chris Broussard, right? You got Nick Wright. And you got Kevin Wiles. I don't even watch this show like this because I like that show better in the morning. I hope that they go back. I feel like, it's a hit or miss with that show as well. The only thing worse than Skip Bayless right now is Speak. Speak will probably never get those type of ratings simply because Joy Taylor is the face of it, and I don't know, man. It's just something about her ass, and she's fine as y'all know Joy Taylor fine as a mug, but it's something about, that show that just doesn't, I don't know, maybe people are sports fatigued by the time it comes on, so I'm not going to bash them like that. But to be honest, I mean, hey, they're second up next to Skip. But Skip Bayless, man, I cannot believe this guy, man. This guy goes out of his way, and he's a very selfish man. He's a very, very selfish man, and it's hard to root for Skip Bayless because of stuff like this. And I like Skip Bayless. I tell you guys all the time, I really do like Skip Bayless because there's certain things that he does and that he says and commentate on that he just calls it out. And I appreciate Skip Bayless for calling things out. But I'm also going to appreciate my style and calling his ass out. Like, he isn't exempt from any type of criticism just because he, quote unquote, has been a journalist since God knows when, right? But this guy completely is ruining undisputed TV shows. And I just don't see how this is going to be sustainable for the near future, because this guy is too cowboy crazy, right? But then again, it might play in his favor because there are a lot of delusional Cowboy fans just like Skip Bayless, and this is America's team. So he's going to market this team right, because at the end of the day, the Cowboys have a massive fan base. So if all of the Cowboy fans are tuning in to this lunacy, then yes, he just may be okay. It'll offset. But to an average viewer who doesn't have a side in the fight, I'm not on Skip Bayless' side. I'm not on the Dallas Cowboys. Damn sure not on the Dallas Cowboys. But hey, even I can acknowledge Dallas Cowboys played a solid game. We'll give our commentary and then we'll move on, right? Why does this guy have to ruin the show by constantly dissecting everything? Like everything. He is so nervous and afraid of his Cowboys not living up to this historical defense and offense to where everything has to be about them. He has to talk about them because I believe in his sick ass head, he thinks that, okay, if I talk about them, they'll hear me. They'll understand. The truth is, everybody hears everything nowadays. These athletes aren't dumb. They listen to all sports commentary. They could say they block it out. They don't. And this was a must-win game. You could literally tell. But kudos to the Dallas Cowboys. Enough was said within the first segment. Then this man went into the fight that broke out, made a segment about that. CeeDee Lamb made a segment about that. Dak Prescott made a segment about that. Michael McCarthy and time management made a segment about that. It's just ridiculous. It's literally ridiculous, and it's hard for me to watch this show like this, man, because I like Undisputed better than First Take. I don't know why. I do. I really do. And it's not that I'm tuning in because Skip Bayless. No, I just feel like it's a better feel for the show. I was used to Shannon Sharp, and that was my favorite show. I have a better feel of the show with Skip and Richard Sherman than I do with Stephen A. and Shannon Sharp, but that's me, right? But based off of the ratings, looks like everybody is rocking with First Take, and this is exactly why. So you guys chime in to let me know what y'all think on this topic as Skip Bayless continues to parade around the Dallas Cowboys and ruin this show, and he's messing it up for a lot of his counter partners. You guys let me know how y'all feel about this, man. I'm done talking about this. Like always, like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let me know how you charge the game. Peace.